Hey guys, welcome back to part two to Yuchen's channel. If you haven't seen part one yet, please don't watch this. Go to my channel and watch it. And today we are going to continue the recap for episode 8, and we're now going to dive in about the 5 looks on the runway. So of course, let's talk about the top two. Okay, so the top two is Antonio and me, and of course, Antonio won the challenge. So, Yuchen, what do you think about Antonio's look?
Mm. I think Antonio's look in general is pretty good. I think the way how he doing two pieces on there is very
Yeah,
good.
actually three.
Really?
Yeah, so there is a cocoon jacket that she take off, and then the second look is the kind of like the coat dress, and then the third look is the dress.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think the bottom is really good because I mean his model is really have a very beautiful body.
Yeah.
And the way how he showcased the breast on here,
Yeah.
the line, it's just perfect. It's just like she's like super beautiful underwear model or something.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
I know, me too. This is a challenge where I think it's like it's Antonio 100%. I think it's really like a well-deserved
Right.
win because I think that he really checked all the criteria in this challenge, which is like make your client happy. Your client, I mean, your look needs to have a jaw-dropping reveal,
Right.
which is he got it. So definitely he deserved this win, and I'm glad that he won
Because he's been on top and on
Mhm.
bottom and trying to win but not. So I think really he deserves the win.
yeah, like he's the only designer among all of us, the six
Right,
of us
right,
who
right,
haven't
right.
won yet. So congratulations, Antonio. Well-deserved win. And I'm really glad because it shows that Antonio is the type of designer who listens to
Right.
his client, right? So congratulations. And I love the dress. Oh my God.
It's
Actually,
making her so beautiful.
the beading, you know what? It doesn't show
Oh.
on TV.
It's hard to sew.
But the beading of that fabric looks so much better in person. Like it looks like it's a very expensive dress.
But it's also the beading is very hard to sew. You have to smash the edge.
Yes, exactly. So good
Taking
job.
extra time.
Yeah, good job, Antonio. Okay, so let's talk about me, the top look. So what do you think, Yuchen, about my look for Jaden?
I mean, your look, the front is very special. I think this two cutout is
The
something
zipper.
that I never see before.
Yeah.
It's very fun. But I do agree the green might be looks like a Christmas somehow. But I feel like if it's blue, it's gonna be super high fashion.
I know.
I like the pants. I always like how you combine materials together because, for example, the one you made for streetwear,
Yeah,
the way how
leather.
you combine the material, especially leather with something else, is just so
Good.
good. You know.
Thank you.
Yeah, and also he looks cool. He looks like Michael Jackson somehow, and he looks comfortable. I think in general, it's a good look.
Yes, thank you. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I really love this look. I think, like I said, it's very hard to work with a client who is very simple because to me, it's hard to create something simple but has like a wow factor.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's always easy to make crazy things, right? But I think there's a very hard challenge to make something really subtle but with a very good impact. So when I'm working with Jaden, I think what I want is like to give him what he wants. I think because
Right.
he's my client, and like I've been saying this that it's like the reveal factor is like, yes, there's no jaw-dropping reveal because it's like my client is a straight guy, like a 19-year-old straight guy. He's not a drag queen. He's, it's like, what do you expect me to do? Do you want me to create something that is very drag, that he's
True.
not gonna be very happy? So I don't have a choice. I mean, I need to stay true to who he is as a client. So I gave him what he wanted. And yeah, I didn't win this challenge. I mean, of course, I'm sad. I want to win. But to me, making my client happy is already a win for me.
I gotcha, but still, the review is in the challenge. But when you do this look, what's your thinking of how you're gonna make the review?
I think what I was thinking is like the reveal is taking off your jacket and showing what's underneath. I think
Okay.
that was my interpretation of a reveal. So yeah,
I
like
think for me that's definitely not a review.
I
because
know, right?
It's just a
Exactly.
takeoff.
So that was what I was thinking. So I failed that aspect of the challenge, but it's like
But still, I agree with you as well because for me, taking the jacket off is not a review for sure. It's just taking the jacket off. But I do agree with you what you said because he's just like a very classic man. So how can you do a review on here? It's kind of hard.
yeah.
But if I were you, let me think. What should I do?
Maybe he has like a trench coat first, and then remove the trench coat, and then this is going to look.
Maybe because you have a lot of zippers on here.
Yeah.
Maybe you can make this jacket into a coat, and you have a zipper on here. Maybe you can transfer the coat into a jacket after you unzip it.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah, that's
He's
good.
gonna look like a very cool man with a cape,
Yeah.
and then you unzip it, and then become very ready.
And then it becomes a
Ready to
jacket.
wear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
from
that
from the trench coat,
to
and
a
it becomes a
jacket.
jacket. That's
Right.
actually a good idea. I
And
agree.
it's very solid.
Yeah. But it needs more leather.
Yeah.
And leather is
Right.
expensive.
But
right?
it's just afterwards when you in the competition.
Mhm. So now we are going to talk about the bottom three. Okay. So let's talk about Ethan. What do you think about Ethan's look?
So first of all, I want to ask: did he create all this print by himself?
Yeah. So Ethan did all of the print by himself. Like he painted the fabric.
Actually, it looks good. It looks like it's printed itself. I think it's really smart that he doing this coat with a review, and you have this colors inside. So
Yeah.
that really shows the thing because when you don't have asthma, it's it looks normal, right? But when you have the asthma, it's actually showing up. So I think that review is really genius. And also I think the fit is pretty good. I think it's just the breast is not really good enough, but otherwise I think it's perfect.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think Ethan's look is definitely not the worst.
Yeah.
I think that I really appreciate Ethan trying to create his own print.
Right.
I think
like that.
it's very risky. I think it's a very risky move, and I kind of like it when designers take risks. I also like that there's an actual reveal because Ethan loves a reveal because
Right.
he is a drag queen, and drag queens they love a good reveal. So I think he did a good job. I think that what probably the okay, I think maybe Ethan and I are kind of like a little bit like this, and maybe the reason why I became a little bit more on the top versus Ethan is I think because my outfit was made the construction of my outfit was better compared to him. And I think that maybe the judges I really appreciate it more than the reveal. Because like for example, like Heidi said that Heidi did not like it. It looks like a messy. It looks like it looks like a messy print, and also Nikki said that it looks like a duvet that has like a dirt in it. I see it, but I honestly to me, I kind of like the artistic way. To tell you honestly, I didn't even think about that. But I am 100% sure that the reason why I became on top versus Ethan is really because of the quality of the work. I think that my quality and the construction of my work versus Ethan in this particular challenge is better. That's why I became on the top versus him.
And also, I agree everything you say, but also I have to say, after all, this is a TV show. I do think there has some some sort of script that they want to create this tension and drama. So guys, just have fun. This is just a TV show.
Yeah.
And I think the way how Ethan do this print is really, really dangerous because it might not be dry, So I think, I don't know how he dried this because it's also inside.
Yeah.
If it's not dry, it's going to be a chaos. So I think Ethan really take a risk,
Yeah, I like the print, honestly. I like the print. It looks like a painting. You know, it looks like a painting. Especially me, I like abstract painting.
Like Coskin.
Yeah. What do you think about the glasses?
It's her glasses?
Yeah, do you think, why did she let the model wear the glasses?
Oh, I thought the model herself is wearing a glasses.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think she should have not wear that? Because that was actually, I'm really surprised that nobody is talking about that.
Right,
Because to
you're
me, it's one of the things I was like, why is she wearing glasses? Like, is it part of the styling?
That's a good point. I
Right?
mean, when we're talking about the runway show, we're talking about the whole styling, especially La Roche is on there. Did La Roche say something?
No. Nobody,
Okay.
nobody, because but me, when I saw that, I was like, did she forget that she's wearing glasses? Or Ethan actually allowed her to wear the glasses?
That's a good question. Maybe she cannot see after she removed the glasses?
Maybe, right?
Yeah.
Because it affects.
But I do think it's a real clan challenge, so maybe out of glasses it's more real.
I don't know, maybe. Let's ask Ethan. Ethan, why did you let the model wear the glasses?
But I don't mad at it. I feel like it's real because it's real clients, so it just looks real. Because this episode is not about half fashion, it's about real.
About real
right?
client. That's true.
So,
And also, Ethan, I think that this is a good look. I agree. So, but I think mine is better. Okay, let's also move on. Okay, so the next one is Belania. Okay, so what do you think about Belania's trench coat and the silver lame top dress and the shorts?
I think Belania really did a lot of work in this because it's also a three-piece. But for me, I do feel like there has a big conflict between the trench coat and a skirt like that. You know, it's really a big contrast because as you know, trench coat is something very classic. It's give you a vibe of like, you know, good women, very like, you know, England, you working classic and stuff. But after you take that off, this dress is more like, you know, you are going to a nightclub.
Yeah.
And also you have a short underneath. That's a little bit confusing.
I know the
for
weird.
me.
The shorts is already really confusing. And you know what? Like, I love Belania. I think Belania is a very talented girl. But you know what? During the fitting, it's really crazy because during the fitting, like the last fitting, I saw her model wearing pants and this top. And then when I saw it in the fitting, it's like, oh, she's wearing pants, and actually it looks better.
Oh, really?
And then I thought that Belania changed her design. Instead of the short, it's the pants. And then when I saw it in the film, it's like, oh, she looks amazing with the pants. And I'm like, okay, that's actually a good look. And then I found out after that it was actually her pants, and she wore it because Belania is still fixing the shorts. So meaning like she was trying it with the pants, but the pants it's her own pants because Belania is still sewing the shorts. And I'm like, so I saw this look with the pants and with the shorts, and I really liked it with the pants. And then I will cut this.
Yeah, I mean, Belania always do something amazing. Sometimes Belania is doing something amazing for sure, but this look is really confusing. I mean, especially the styling. If I were Belania, maybe I will make the dress like, you know, cover the whole body without that short. But still, I feel like the contrast between a trench coat and a skirt like this it's a little bit confusing for me.
Yeah, I think if Belania made it into a dress, I think that it's a better look, right? Because I like it.
Yeah, but maybe this is the review for Belania. It's just the contrast, but you know, for me, it's a little bit confusing though.
Yeah.
Maybe I think it's because Belania's model have a lot of like, you know, opinions. It's really like, you know, give Belania too much voice in her head. That's why it looks like, you know, so many ideas together, I guess. So.
But honestly, I think Belania also got really lucky because among all of the 5 clients, she is the most model-esque, right? She's like a model, you know, like young, tall, slim. So you can really put her in any outfit, and I think it's gonna look really good.
So I think maybe that's a contrast. She's beautiful, but she has a lot of like, you know, ideas. And then Belania just like, you know, maybe lost it during this like, you know, whole process.
Yeah. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the last but not the least. Let's talk about Jesus and his client. What do you think about Jesus' look?
I'm watching it. I'm rewatching it right now because I'm not there. I'm not there when they're shooting it. So let's see. I mean, I love this coat. This coat looks beautiful, isn't it? Do you like it?
I mean, I like it, but I don't think it's good for the client.
Why?
It's so feminine.
I like it.
So you're gonna wear a sequin coat?
It's very Jesus.
It's very Jesus, but it's not his client.
Yeah,
I think
his
that
was trying to trying to be very masculine.
Yeah, and I think, like, did you see his outfit when he walked on the runway? Like, leather jacket, white t-shirt, and jeans. So he likes something masculine and minimalist. And then Jesus gave him a sequin coat.
Okay, so here's the thing. I think for me, if I look this model with this coat, I think it's beautiful. But I do agree with the judge that white shirt in there is a little bit messy because you have too much details on the waist.
Too much fabric.
And I think when it's come to the client's request, I do think that's right because obviously this client tell Jesus that he want something masculine.
Yeah.
So I think maybe this is the only place that Jesus failed this challenge.
Yeah.
Because it's not that masculine, but I do like it, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, honestly, like, okay, I like the coat too.
Yeah.
I think the coat is nice. The judges actually love the coat. They said that it's very Chanel.
I like
it. Like the tweed. I like it. It's very well made. It's fully lined. But then again, it's the same silhouette of his jacket again from the previous challenge. Guys,
that's right.
I mean,
yeah,
look at the previous jacket. It's the same jacket.
Right.
It's the same style. It's just a different fabric. It's not tea. I'm just stating facts, okay? So I love it, right? But I think the problem with that is it's a nice jacket worn by a wrong person.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like you put the jacket in the wrong person. Definitely, if you're gonna put the jacket to Jesus or to Antonio, they're gonna
glam.
Perfect, right? But I think again, this is a real client challenge. And I think that the goal of this challenge is to make your client happy, right? Because it's the purpose of it. Because if not, then we should have just like put the same looks to the professional models. Okay,
Right.
So it makes a lot of difference. So I think that was the reason why Jesus again became in the bottom. And again, they said that, at least the look has a reveal. I agree. It has a reveal. I'm not gonna lie. But then again, I think that the biggest, most important aspect of this challenge is to make the clients happy. And that's actually the reason why me and Antonio are the top. Because obviously, my client and Antonio's clients are happy.
Right.
So again, now that the winner has been announced, the bottom three has been announced, we're in the lounge area, and they all said that I should have been in the bottom. So the drama begins, right? So
So what happened on there?
yeah, so we went back to the lounge. We're having wine because they're deliberating who's gonna be sent home. And unfortunately, the bottom two are the designers who won twice.
Oh,
Belania won twice. Jesus won twice, and we were all shocked because it's like, oh my God, they're at the bottom too. And that is what makes Project Runway so crazy and difficult, is because you never know what's gonna happen, right? Like exactly, like you just really don't know. It's like, what are the odds of being the bottom two who won the most number of challenges, right? So they said that I should be in the bottom because I don't have a reveal. All of them agree to it. And again, like I said, like I agree that my reveal is not as crazy as their reveal. But I still believe that my look is good enough for me to be safe because my client is happy. So
this scene is so funny. You're just there alone. In the middle, everybody is like, talking to Veejay and trying to destroy her. This is so funny.
I know, because you left me and Joan left me, so I don't have anybody. See, that's what I'm saying.
But that's why
I don't have a friend.
On your fight mood.
Yeah, I don't have anybody. I don't have friends. I don't have someone who would back me up or things, and I felt alone. So it was crazy. So now we are going to talk about the crazy ending, saying that Jesus and Belania, you're both out. And people are like, what is happening? I was shocked too, honestly. I didn't know that they're both out. We didn't see it. We're all in the lounge, so we don't see what's happening. But then again, when they came inside, I thought, when I saw Belania first, I was like, oh my God, Belania is safe, Jesus is out because Belania was the one who first came in. And then after that, Jesus came in again, and then Jesus said, I'm also in. So it's like, oh my God. So Christian saved both of them.
I mean, this is so dramatic, and I think that's kind of fun, and it's good TV. So, I mean, I'm very surprised for sure, but I mean, obviously, Jesus is not going home. He's a very strong candidate, so it's fun.
And also, FYI, guys, as a Project Runway fan, if you are going to look at Jesus during his season 7, Jesus went home during the Real Client Challenge.
Oh, really?
It's crazy.
Oh,
and
so it's the same thing with Casey.
Yeah, right? So Casey went home first, and then this season, Casey went home first again, and then this season, Jesus technically got eliminated during the Real Client Challenge, which is the same because he got eliminated during his season 7 in the Real Client Challenge. And like, what is happening? It's like, it's happening and again and again and again. So maybe that was the reason why Jesus was really, really upset and mad, because it's like, it's the same thing that happened to him. But this time is different because there's a Christian save. So
but
he did
I feel like obviously you can read Jesus' face. He's like, very confused.
Yeah, and scared.
And I don't think he's scared.
You don't think he's scared?
Confused.
Yeah.
Because I feel like somehow, to me, I feel like it's a little bit staged.
Yeah.
To be honest, this part.
That they're planning to save both of them.
I just saw the newest episode this morning on the subway, and the way how Christians saved them too, and Heidi saying, "Okay, that's a good idea." It's a little bit too lame to me.
Yeah.
To be honest, but I mean, this is some sort of drama that we need to put on here. I think TV wise, it's pretty good, but it's a little bit like a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit
dramatic.
Dramatic.
Well, speaking of drama, as you know, guys, this is the end of episode 8. And Yuchen and I are going to talk about episode 9 in the next challenge. But for now, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. And again, continue supporting me and Yuchen and the other designers. I think that one of the easiest way to support me and Yuchen is to click that follow button, the subscribe button. It's free. You're not gonna charge for that. Continue following us because that's the reason why we're doing this, because we want to promote our brand. We want to grow our social following. So thank you for support and thank you for watching. Okay.
And next episode is gonna be sick because it's finale.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Bye bye, guys.
Bye.